intel to help the colonists. The more we find, the better chance they'll have.
I'm not sure if it actually matters how much information you find. I'd like to think the more information you find to help the resistance, the more, like if you find a certain amount, then they do actually survive, and then you get like an extra bonus to the war effort. That would be kind of cool. No turret. Hey, there's no hacking in this game, it just sort of does it for you. So what was over here then? Thing is, we are now going the correct way, and honestly, I just want to make sure there's no other information that we missed.
They were gunned down while having drinks and watching the game.
Son of a bitch, this was somebody's home.
Well, yeah. Did you not? Oh, there. Oh no, is there? Oh, the squadron. This map makes no sense. Rubbish with turrets, yeah. Also hot. I'm now lost. Oh no. What did I just unlock? It was over here. Okay. Also, thud. Like massacre running.
There. That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to figure out how to physically open the pod.
Oh shit. I'm trying not to go the same way all the time. Ooh. Oh, this is the Protheans fighting back. Oh, and they're fighting the collectors. Ah.
Victory! Seal the voting!
Acknowledged.
How many have we lost?
Reaper forces have destroyed approximately 300,000 life
A green instead of blue? No idea.
Third of our people.
Alert! North side bulkhead cannot be sealed. Hostiles detected.
Then all forces to the north.
I think I can duplicate that to open the life pod.
You understood that?
You didn't?
No. All I saw was static. Cerberus was trying to make sense of it without success. The Prothean cipher you received on Pharaohs, it lets you see the images as a Prothean would and understand their language.
Whatever it does, I saw the video and how they
Yeah, that would
life
be
pods.
90,000 stasis pods.
Perfect. Then we just need the signal they use to activate stasis mode.
Thud, 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 thud. Species in the cycle? No, of stasis pods is what he meant. That's why he said it when he opened the stasis pod. So there were 900,000 stasis pods in Eden Prime, I think. I'm assuming it's showing him on Eden Prime. What was with the small one? I see they have 2 laser beams.
I never thought our empire would fall. It won't. We will sleep here until the Reapers return to dark space. Then we will rise, 1,000,000 strong.
For the Empire.
For the Empire.
Oh, there you go, 1,000,000
Into
strong.
your
So there was,
stasis pod.
there's about 1,000,000 of them there.
Victory. Broadcast the stasis readiness signal to all life pods.
And the refugees who have yet to reach the bunker.
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire.
So this happens before the last one we just watched.
You understood that one too?
Yeah. I've got the signal the Protheans used to activate stasis mode.
Excellent. Then we have everything we need to open the pod.
Backup forces are here.
I am shooting through the gap. There. Wow. Oh, yeah, good job, game. He's exposed from his left, right, and behind. And he decides to hit from the side. As an achievement for getting through an... yeah, you have to get 10 kills by shooting through the gap in the shield. Which, if you can aim, is very easy to do. But only if you can aim. Oh my god. I can almost insta-kill turrets. Oh yeah, that was a bit too high. See? It just seems easier with a sniper because you can aim a bit better. Sorry, what are we doing? I'll go back to the pod, okay.
They've retracted the bridge. We have to find another way across.
Crag's dying? That doesn't sound healthy. Any reason why? Because if he is, then maybe call an ambulance instead of telling me. Seeing as I won't be able to do anything.
I'm transmitting the signal.
Perfect. It'll take a few moments for the life pod to process it.
Got it.
Lots of bogies inbound, Commander. We'll have to hold this position.
Symptoms from the vaccine. Ah. Fun. He's only got to wait a couple more days and he'll go.
Here they come!
I like how I'm able to do the mail slot thing with a pistol easier than I was with a sniper rifle. How did that miss?
Yeah!
Right away.
Looks like we've got a second to catch our breath.
Why
Wish my corner man was here. I could use an ice pack.
did he explode?
Has the life pod ended stasis mode?
We're almost there.
If anybody's low, there's a Cerberus supply
What
cache
is-
in the building next door.
I can lay down a singularity to block enemy access.
So confused. Yeah.
Heavy
Ah.
mech, don't let it get close.
How would I do this? Ah, that makes sense. There we go. No, don't you dare blow up. I'll be very upset if you blow up. Yes. Yes, if you're able to destroy the window and kill the driver, you can then use the Atlas.
There. You can open the life pod now.
Pretty fun. Who doesn't love using a giant mech, you know? I can't exit. There we go. There just wasn't enough space. That's fine. Oh, I can't blow it up, never mind.
There, you've got it. Goddess. It may take him some time to fully regain consciousness. Be careful, he's confused.
Quick, shoot him in the leg.
Remember, it's been 50,000 years for us, but for him, it's only been...
A few minutes!
No. The bunker is falling. There is no other option.
There are pods online! Those soldiers are still alive!
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire. Preparing neutron bombardment. Get to your life pod now. Neutron bombardment underway. The bunker is secure. Commander traffic.
What is left of it? A few hundred people. How am I to rebuild an empire from that?
Further adjustments may be necessary. The neutron purge compromised the facility.
Clarify.
Sensors are damaged. Automated reactivation is not an option. You'll remain in stasis until a new culture discovers this bunker. This may lead to a power shortage.
Do not shut off more pods! I need the few that are left!
Power needs will be triaged appropriately. You will be the voice of our people.
I will be more than that. How many others?
Just you. You can understand me?
Yes. Now that I have read your physiology, your nervous system, enough to understand your language.
So you were reading me while I was seeing...
Our last moments. Our failure.
Your people did everything they could. They never gave up. And I could use some of that commitment now.
Shepard, whatever you did got Cerberus interested.
Asari. Human. I'm surrounded by primitives.
It's not
Rude.
safe here. Will you join us?
You fight the Reapers?
Yes.
Then we will see.
Rude. Jarvik's just a dick. Add him to the list.
Prothean.
That's correct, Admiral. But he's not quite what we expected.
Commander, our scientists barely understand what they need to do here. If the Prothean can help us construct this device, we need his cooperation.
Understood, Admiral.
We're losing colonies faster than we can evacuate. We've never seen a force like the Reapers.
He has, Admiral.
Can he help us?
I intend to find out.
Good. Cerberus slipped up and gave us a new weapon.
Does it really count
Don't
if you've
let it
seen a
go to
force like the
waste.
Reapers before? If
Hack
it
it
was
out.
the Reapers that he saw? Like...
Shepard, I need you down
This
in the
turret.
cargo
Crew.
hold. It's about our new guest.
I'm on my way. What's the problem?
I've tried to make the room more accommodating, but they're not letting me talk to him.
Apologies, Doctor. Contact protocol with a new species. Assume hostility. We had to dust off the regulations.
That sounded like Udina then.
But he's not new. I've spent my life studying Protheans.
At ease. I don't think our guest will be a problem. Will he?
that depends on you. I can sense fear in you, anxiety and distress. The Reapers are winning.
What do you mean, you sense?
All life provides clues for those who can read them. It is in your cells, your DNA. Experience is a biological marker.
Then what exactly did I experience back on Eden Prime? That was a hell of a flashback.
The battle left its own mark on me. I communicated this to you. It can work both ways.
Like your beacons.
Yes. Which...
The flashback thing from the first game. Or the beacon vision from the first game.
You saw it all. Our destruction, our warnings. Why weren't they heeded? Why didn't you prepare for the Reapers, human?
Fuck you.
It's
I
Commander,
did.
And nobody could understand your warnings. The beacon nearly killed me.
Then communication is still primitive in this cycle.
We pieced together what we could, and used it to stop a Reaper invasion 3 years ago.
Then the extinction was delayed.
Now we have your plans for the device. We're going to build it.
Device?
The weapon your people were working on. I'd hoped you could tell us how to finish it.
We never finished it. It was too late.
Then I take it you don't know anything about the catalyst.
No. I was a soldier, not a scientist. Skilled in one art, killing.
What was your mission?
Among my people, there were avatars of many traits. Bravery, strength, cunning. A single exemplar for each.
Which are you?
The embodiment of vengeance. I am the anger of a dead people, demanding blood be spilled for the blood we lost. Only when the last Reaper has been destroyed will my purpose be fulfilled. I have no other reason to exist.
They're like,
Those
oh,
who
but
share
we
my
would have
purpose
adopted the
become allies.
Prothean.
Those who do not become casualties.
Nothing in our fight against the Reapers has been that cut and dried.
Because you still have hope that this war will end with your honor intact.
I do.
Stand in the ashes of 1 trillion dead souls and ask the ghosts if honor matters.
Which is probably
This
his most famous
silence is
quote.
your answer.
It's usually the quote you see everywhere tied to
We found
traffic.
this at the dig site. I assume it belongs to you.
What's
It
my
is a
phone?
memory shard.
Could it help us with the device?
No, it contains only pain. But I will help you fight. And the last thing the Reapers hear before they die will be the last voice of the Protheans, sending them to their grave.
If you don't mind, I have a few more questions I'd like to ask.
Here it comes.
I've written over a dozen studies on your species. I've published in several journals that...
Amusing. Asari have finally mastered writing.
I'm sorry?
Never mind. What do you wish to know?
Is there anything more you can tell us about this device your people were trying to build?
We heard only stories. They said our scientists were constructing a great machine that had the power to defeat the Reapers.
You never saw it?
By that point, the Empire was smashed into pieces. None of us knew what the others were doing.
Well, if we don't finish it soon, the same will be true of us.
We've never seen a species with this sensory ability you have.
It was common among my people, imparting experience through touch, the chemistry of life. Complicated ideas could be absorbed in seconds.
That sounds very useful.
We evolved as hunters. Reading 1,000 details in our environment ensured our survival.
Is Javik a romanceable companion? Or squad member?
I'm beginning to understand the beacons a bit more.
Later, we developed technology to harness
I
our
don't actually
ability.
remember if he is or not.
Information could be stored in certain objects through touch. Memory has its own biomarker.
I don't
its
think
own
he is.
chemistry, as do knowledge and skills. The beacons could remember these things.
Things like Reaper invasions.
Yes, I can still sense the turmoil in you, witnessing the extinction of our empire. The fabric of your being was forever marked that day.
So, could you read something about this room?
There was liquid, a form of incubation. The DNA of a Krogan who lived here. He was powerful, prone to violence.
I'm impressed.
Yeah.
His name was Grunt.
And if he were my enemy, I would have given him a wide berth. There is great strength in his genes.
Liara here would never forgive me if I didn't ask you. What was Prothean civilization like?
Yes, I've always wondered, what sort of government did you have, and can you tell me about your religious beliefs, or perhaps the...
We are dead now. What does it matter?
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Studying your history has been a lifelong passion of mine.
When I was born, our empire was already at war with the Reapers. The first thing I remember was seeing my planet on fire.
What was your civilization like before the Reaper attack?
We were the dominant race of our cycle. We ruled the galaxy.
My studies indicated you were the only race engaged in space travel at the time. I always found that curious.
We were one empire composed of many subjects. All eventually called themselves Prothean.
What if they didn't want to?
They weren't given a choice.
Are you saying you enslaved the other species?
Any could oppose us if they wished. And if they had won, they would have ruled. Many tried. None succeeded.
I had no idea Protheans were so... severe.
It was by necessity. Very early, we encountered the dangers posed by machine intelligence. They rebelled against us.
We've had the same problem. They're called Geth.
We could not allow the machines to surpass us. It was decided the only way to win was to unite all organic life within our empire.
Did it work?
For a time. The Metacon War. We were turning the tide. Until the Reapers arrived. Then we understood machines had surpassed us long ago, in ways we could never imagine.
Back on Eden Prime, it looked like there were other stasis pods. What happened?
The Empire had fallen, and we knew our cycle was lost. We were the final vanguard, the best soldiers left alive.
So more of you were supposed to survive into this cycle?
Yes. Under my leadership, a new Prothean empire would have arisen. We would have commanded the races of your time to prepare for the next Reaper invasion. But traitors within our ranks, indoctrinated agents, betrayed us, and the Reapers discovered our plan.
Just out of curiosity, how would you have commanded us?
By leaving you no other option. You would have joined our army, or faced the Reapers alone.
We've uncovered quite a few Prothean ruins. Were you observing our ancestors?
Before the war, we cultivated species who showed potential. Eventually, you would have been offered a choice to join the Empire. But when the Reapers attacked, we ceased all study. We hoped they would see you as too primitive to harvest.
Well, thank you, I think. What can you tell us about your own war with the Reapers?
Many of the details were lost. The conflict lasted for centuries. Those that faced the Reapers in the beginning were long dead when I was born. There were memory shards, however, passed down from soldier to soldier. They gave us fragments of what happened.
Several years ago, we found a Prothean VI that called itself Vigil on the planet Ilos. He was the caretaker of a research project.
During my life, Ilos was only a rumor. It was said we had cities there, built on the ruins of a civilization before us, the Inusanon. If our scientists did have a research facility, whatever they were doing was secret.
Yes, Vigil said they wiped all traces of themselves from the records so the Reapers couldn't find them.
The scientists eventually went into cryogenic stasis.
More of my people survived?
No. But they did stop the Reapers from taking control of the Citadel in this cycle. It delayed their invasion.
I never saw the Citadel. It was captured long before I was born.
How did your people wage war against the Reapers?
Attrition. We fought them system by system, planet by planet, city by city. Entire worlds were sacrificed just to slow the Reapers down. Time they spent harvesting a population was time we could regroup.
That must have cost you in the long run.
Yes. Our own people would be indoctrinated, converted, then turned against us. But there was no choice. Mercy is not a weapon. It is a weakness.
Why do you think your own cycle lost the war?
What had been our strength, our empire, became a liability. All races conformed to one doctrine, one strategy. The Reapers exploited this. Once they found our weaknesses, we could not adapt. The subservient races became divided and confused. Then, it was only a matter of time.
I'm happy to say our cycle is different. Most races cooperate, but they still remain unique.
Then it may be your only hope.
Yay.
Thank you for talking with me. I never imagined actually meeting a Prothean.
This has been amusing.
Oh?
To discover the most primitive races of my time now rule the galaxy. The Asari, the humans, the Turians.
There's also the Solarians.
The lizard people evolved.
I believe they're amphibian.
They used to eat flies. Commander, you may count on me. I am known as Javik, though I still need time to recover. The shock has not worn off yet.
I understand. This must be a hell of an experience for you. We're just glad to have you aboard, Javik.
Slam is unlocked in the med bay. And a particle rifle. You can get his beam weapon? That's cool. Yeah, I was enjoying. That's why I didn't really say much. 'Cause it's just interesting to talk to Javik about everything. Who doesn't love a good lore dump, you know? Damage is tiny, but obviously it's just a laser beam. Right, okay, let's head up here. Then we've got lab to go to and Palavin to go to as well. Yeah. Do I do that first? Yeah, sure. Oh. I have to fly there? Ah, the effort. Oh, there we go. Right, before we head down there, I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick, so I'll be back in just a sec. There we go. Sorry about that. There we go. I'm back. Yeah, that was the right one. Hey, what is up? We're doing Cerberus lab thing. Why can't I bring Javik with me? That's strange. Is he... Hmm. I'm not... Is it just I can't take him on this mission? Why not it? Oh. Right, it's because he needs to recover, so you can't use him until you get to a certain point in the game. That's dumb. Fine. Whatever. I think once we finish Palavin, he becomes usable. So, double throw would be kind of cool. Can upgrade my tech armor because my tech armor was actually pretty decent. Increases melee damage by 40% while it's active, or increases power damage and force while it's active. Oh hell yeah! The recharge time is 2.8 seconds. Damn. Yeah, no, I'd probably do damage protection, which is it's at 40%. Oh my god! No wonder I wasn't taking that much damage when I had it activated. That's insane. I'll probably wait for another level up. Liara. Yeah, singularity is probably not a bad idea. Bigger radius. 4 seconds isn't too bad, especially considering it lasts for a while and stuff. And James, I honestly couldn't care less. I'm only using him because I have to, because there's no other choice.
Put him through, Lieutenant.
Shepard, we've uncovered a secret Cerberus lab, function unknown. We sent in a recon team, but they were forced to pull out before they got very far.
Any other intel?
We think they're using the facility to warehouse and study Reaper tech. We've been wondering how Cerberus is connected to the Reapers, and this might give us some answers.
We're on it.
Find out what Cerberus is doing and get me any Reaper tech samples you can, Commander. Hack it out.
Here you go. This is
on my way.
Yeah, this is one of the multiplayer maps. 100% this is one of the multiplayer maps. So I remember doing this map several times.
Looking? Guess we found it.
Got the sample.
Roger that. Meet you at the landing pad.
Anything else around here? Oh, sniper rifle, enhanced scope. Cool. Do one quick sweep just in case there's any other decent loot around. Oh, there's a few of them. I think we have to collect all of them. But we can only do one at a time to avoid indoctrination. Yeah, there you go.
Second sample located, Commander. Nav point updated.
Good work.
Oh, not what I meant to do. Ooh. Right in the face. Ah, there you go. Hey, Thor. Good to see you again. Hope you're doing well. This isn't Dark Souls. It is indeed not Dark Souls. That is 100% correct.
Heading back to you now.
Negative, Commander. Peg got high. Have to bug out. Got 3 birds on my 6. Taking fire. Scratch that. Make it 4. We'll rendezvous when I can. Out.
We just need to hold out until Cortez can pick us up.
Nothing like having your back to the wall.
Never said it would be easy.
There we go. Got one of them at least. It's good to see you too, and I appreciate it. But yeah, yeah, no, it's pretty good. I mean, I've loved the Mass Effect series for a while, so it's great to finally play it in, you know, super ultra HD with the Legendary Edition. But yeah, no, it's pretty good. Would recommend. But it's great that I get to experience it with you guys as well. And everything for anyone that hasn't seen it before.
Lieutenant!
Last stand, Commander?
And stuff.
Just
So,
stay focused and keep at it.
yeah. You know, I'm doing good. Whee! No, come on. And... That missed. Cool. Oh no, you don't. Where are you going? Yeah, so for anyone that hadn't played the original version of this, this is basically what the multiplayer maps were like. Well, this is one of the multiplayer maps. This is what the multiplayer mode was. It was just hold out and kill all the enemies kind of thing. But one of the cool things was you could... one, it had loot boxes, which isn't great. But from those loot boxes, you can get different classes and races to play as. So each class had like a bunch of different characters you can pick from, and some were better than others, obviously. But it's like you could play as like Krogan, Asari. I think Bolus you could play as well. I think you can play as like every race. It was really cool.
He'll make it. Let's just keep
That was like one of the.
clear.
That's probably one of the best things about the multiplayer stuff. Was you could just play as. They weren't anyone in particular, so it wasn't like you were playing as Garrus or anything like that. It was just random, nameless soldier A kind of thing. It was definitely really cool.
We're ready for extraction as soon as you can get here.
They're climbing up from behind me. God's sake. You get out.
We're at the extraction point, ready for
The
pickup.
gunplay is so weird in this. It is just literally Like, for some reason you could, like, the quicker you can click, the quicker you can fire. Like, I can just do that, or... Let's see how quickly I can do it. Oh, I can do, oh, it's quicker if I do one finger.
Commander, we've got our best engineers looking at the Reaper tech you secured from that lab.
What was Cerberus doing with it?
We don't know yet, but whatever Cerberus is up to, it can't be good. Even if we can't determine its purpose, we've disrupted their experiments.
I doubt they'll just close up shop.
Agreed. We'll keep sending strikes against the facility. Good work, Commander.
Give me a sec. There we go. Sorry, I just shut my window because it's actually cold for once. Usually it gets quite hot in here because it's not the biggest room, and also I've got my computer and light and me talking and everything, so it gets quite warm in here when I'm streaming and stuff. It's just a very cool day today, because it's been raining and stuff. So in Prime's remaining government has loaned the Alliance several supply freighters. Nice. So I guess as we did find enough stuff, they were able to do stuff for us. Kind of cool. And ex-Cerberus, we have the research data. Nice. We're slowly getting some more effort stuff. And as the bomb says, you do need a minimum requirement of war assets to actually go back to Earth.
Commander, you may want to check in on shuttle pilot Cortez down in the armory.
Why, is he dead? Or shot? Missing an arm? A leg? Head?
Don't you dare. They're everywhere. You just get taken too. I love you. But I know you. Don't make me an anchor. Promise me, Steve.
Ooh.
No, don't.
Commander. Sorry. Didn't see you there. This is a recording from Ferris Fields. Months ago. I lost a lot of friends that day. I lost my husband. I grieved. Said goodbye, made my peace.
You were talking with him when the collectors hit?
I was organizing construction at a remote station a few clicks south of the main colony. Robert managed to get outside of the field the collectors put up. Instead of running, he called me.
I'm sorry for your loss. He obviously cared a lot about you.
He was afraid I wouldn't let go. But for him, I moved on. Or at least I thought I had. Then the invasion hits, there's no time. And the one thing I grab is this. I mean, what's the point of moving on with your life when everything is going to hell?
Start thinking that way and we've already lost.
Never mind, that's a bad thing to say.
Well, to be honest, I've never felt as alone as I do right now.
You're not alone,
We're all
Steve.
alone.
I'm here. Anytime you need me.
I appreciate that, Shepard, I really do. But don't worry, Commander. When I'm in that pilot seat, I'm there 100%. I won't fail you. It's just the downtime between missions that's hard, you know?
I know.
Bless him. Also, look at the doggo. Living his best life. Oh. Right, let's head on. Oh. Game.
I found something.
Game? Try that again, shall we? There you go. Hey, found some fuel. Yeah, scanning's a little bit different in this game. It's just, you right click and... Oh, you do still do this, but you don't do the resource thing. It's more... Oh, there we go. You just find anomalies more than resources. Hey, 10,000 credits. Nice. Yeah, you can find war assets from this. Usually not tons, but usually a handful of things.
Signal confirmed.
I thought this was a Reaper area. Oh, it is. There you go. So yeah, so the more we scan, the more our Reaper alertness is going to go up. And once that goes up, the Reapers know where we are and will start chasing us. Oh my god! Game! There you go. Jesus. I don't know what is wrong with it today. It just doesn't like me moving for some reason. Ugh. There we go. We found Javelin missile launchers. There you go. They're like a little bit of extra, but it's something at least. If I scan close to the edge, I think it increases it at all. Oh no, here we go. This is where the Reapers are going to come in from if we mess up too much. There we go. If I... Ah! See? And then the Reapers start chasing you. And it's big, scary. Ah! They are really quick, by the way, so they will catch up to you. But as the game goes on, obviously more and more places get Reaper or Reapers hanging out there. So you be a bit more careful when scanning places. But as Llama asked earlier, if you get caught by them, you just simply get a game over. And then it just puts you back to... in that case, it would have put us back to when we went into that system. So when we flew from the planet we were on to the next one. Or might put us on the planet, I can't remember. Oh, well, here's Palaven, which is the Turian homeworld. But we're gonna go to the moon! Because the moon is so much cooler, obviously. Oh. The Iron James it is, I guess. Because we can't pick Jarvik, annoyingly enough. I could get... Oh, I can get Fitness 3. Which increases melee damage. No, I'll keep it. Don't want to spend all my points at once and then not be able to have anything cool at the end. I like how they have what? And there were about 10 Reapers on that screen at once. Some were really far away. And they have like an entire fleet. Just goes to show how devastating the Reapers are.
Oh no. No. Palaven.
We have an old friend there.
Holy hell. They're getting decimated.
Strongest military in the galaxy, and the Reapers are obliterating it.
Was it like this on Earth?
Yes.
Shepard. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Commander, the LZ's getting swarmed.
James, open that hatch.
Yeah.
All right, get in, get out. Let's move.
I do like that entrance of being like you're being flown in. You're just shooting at all the husks. Oh, and the husks are the indoctrinated humans. For reference, which I thought might have been a bit obvious, but just thought I'd mention it. I pointed out the Batarians, so. Fine, commanding officer. I'm stealing your medkit.
The reinforcements haven't arrived to your field. Do you read?
Tabestic, get your men up on that north barricade.
Yes, sir.
Sergeant Barnes, find a way to get that comm tower operational.
Sir.
General?
Commander Shepard. Heard you were coming, but I didn't believe it. General Corinthus.
I've come to get Primarch Fedorian.
Primarch Fedorian is dead. His shuttle was shot down an hour ago as it tried to leave the moon.
Nice.
That's gonna complicate things. How bad is it, General?
We just lost about 400 men in half an hour. We set up camps on this moon as an advanced position to flank the enemy. A sound strategy. Just...
irrelevant.
Exactly. The sheer force of the Reapers seems to make them immune to that sort of tactic. The Primarch and his men found that out the hard way.
I'm sorry. I hear he was a good man.
And a friend. He would have been an outstanding diplomat.
So what happens now?
The Turian hierarchy provides very clear lines of succession.
Right. General Corinthus?
With such heavy casualties, it's hard for me to be certain who the next Primarch is. Palaven Command will know. However, at the moment, contacting them is impossible. The comm tower is out. Husks are swarming that area. We can't get close enough to repair it.
Don't worry, General. I'll get your tower operational.
Thank you, Commander. I'll take care of things on this end.
All right, let's go.
Why do you have an assault rifle? And it suddenly changes.
I see the comm tower, to the left of the main barricade in front of Palaven.
Let's go!
Sir, shuttle carrying the fighter mechanics has not arrived.
We're going this way. And this is a shotgun, which we don't need, so...
Husks at the tower overwhelmed us.
Oh, there they are. Singularity! One of them just got thrown. There we go. Was easy enough. Apparently they got overrun by like 4 guys.
We can't repair it from this panel. James, you're up for tower repair.
On it. Might take me a while, but I'll do my best.